this is not going to be a very long video. And finally the sun has gone down and I don't look like a giant Cheeto Puff, because the sun was shining on me earlier and I looked orange. And I thought, no, I cannot send a video to all my friends out there, me looking like a Cheeto Puff. Anyways, I just want to let you know this frequency video will be out Friday or Saturday, depending on how my days go. But it'll be out Friday or Saturday. I did not forget about you guys. It's just that the information that my guides have given me about frequency, I wrote down words and I had to look these words up. So I had to look up and understand megahertz and hertz and different things like that. When I dig for scientific proof of some of the things that my guides show me, so I have something to back it up that you guys can actually read if you need to or want to, I have come across 3 scientific genres who all understand this frequency stuff. They might not go into it in a spiritual sort of sense, but they talk about frequency, the frequency that our human bodies carry, the frequency that the earth carries, the frequency that the sun, the solar system, and what have you, everything is pretty much created on energy, vibration, and frequency, or they run on energy, vibration, and frequency. So I really want to get this frequency video out, but I don't want to nerd you guys like I am nerding myself right now, because I am really digging deep. And I'm going to tell you the 3 scientific genres that I have found similarities to were from NASA, Psychology Today, and the medical field. And of course there's a spiritual side of it, which that's kind of me. Plus there's other spiritual people out there that have studied this stuff for 20, 30, 40 years that I can draw information from. But when I look at these 3 scientific genres, it is proof of what my guides are telling me. So that's amazing, that, which I don't know why I ever doubt them anyways, because they've always led me in the right direction. So I'm digging deep because I want to understand some of these things. And people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand because we're not taught these things. You know, we're not taught how important energy, frequency, and vibration are in our daily lives. People are not taught to go outside barefoot and walk the ground or the dirt, you know, or the grass or whatever, to help with electrons getting into your system. When you touch your feet to the ground, you are emitting, there's electrons from the earth going back up into you, helping with circulation, inflammation, all that stuff. That's a whole nother video. But I don't want to nerd you guys out with my frequency, so I'm going to rewrite what I want to say to you guys in a layman's term so it's easier to understand, and you're going to learn that the brain has a certain frequency, your heart has a certain frequency, other organs have frequencies, like everything in the human body runs at a certain frequency. But what's interesting is the human body at an upright position, say walking or whatever, standing, it runs at a 7.5. The earth frequency is a 7.8. And I can go in more depth and divide it down, but I'm not going to. They're saying the median frequency of the human body upright is 7.5. The earth is 7.8. That's very freaking close to each other, and that's probably a good reason why you should be outside walking barefoot in the grass or the dirt or the mud or the water or whatever you want to do that's natural. But I want to discuss the frequency, but I want to make sure I'm on point and that you guys can understand it, and I don't want to go too deep like I have, because that way it's easier to understand and comprehend. I also want to talk about some coincidences or some things that are going to be coming out in the next year, year and a half. I do know, and I don't like to push psychic stuff out that long, but in this matter, I probably need to. I think that science is going to start discovering that there's a lot of things here on Earth that you might not be able to see with the human eye, that it will take technology to see it. And I think that they're going to be shocked on some of the things they find. Things that some of us have known for a long, long time, ancient things, and spiritual things. And I think they're going to find some of this stuff because technology is always developing new tools and techniques for outer space and things like that. But I think they're going to use some of those tools and techniques on the earth and see some things that they did not know existed, but have always been here since the beginning of time. So that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But I would promise you this frequency video will be out either tomorrow night or Saturday night, I can't say exactly Friday or Saturday, but it'll be one of them, depending on how my week goes. So y'all know my work is getting back to its normal self. Actually, it's a very high vibe energy up there now. I've got some new employees that I cherish so much because their energy is a lot like mine. It's high vibe, happy-go-lucky, smiling, goofing, joking. So we've got a very good crew right now, which relieves a lot of stress off of me. And when I don't have stress on me, I have my peeps in heaven coming down saying, hey, it's time to do a reading, or hey, so-and-so's here to talk to so-and-so. So I'm getting my groove back. It's taken a little bit, but I think this is going to be a very good year. And I have a really good crew. So if you haven't ate up there at the bar or whatever, stop up. I have some good people working for me, and they make it a lot of fun. I know they're goofy and they're young, but their vibe just makes you happy. So stop up there. Anyways, I'm going to get back to doing what I was doing before I got on here, but I didn't want to leave you guys in the dark about the frequency video. So tomorrow or Saturday it'll be out. I promise you that. And then after that, I'll do the vibration video, and then maybe we'll talk a bit about some coincidences in another video or a live or whatever. There's a lot of coincidences that are going on right now. I don't know if it's because of the things that's going on in the world, where we're starting to see more. I don't want to call it coincidences. I say coincidences because people always look at it like it's just a coincidence. It's not. There's reasons why you're seeing the things you're seeing, hearing the things you're hearing, dreaming the things you're dreaming. So I do want to discuss that stuff too, because repeated numbers and stuff like that is not always a coincidence. Because I'm going to tell you, people, if you're sitting at home all day and you happen to look at a clock and it says 333 or 444 or 555, if you're sitting in your home every day, all the time, and you just happen to glance at the clock right then and there, yeah, you could blow that off as a coincidence, right? But I don't think coincidences happen. So if you're someone like me who's out on the road all the time, or at work, or always running around doing something for that place, I see these repeated numbers every single place I go. Every place. I can be just driving, all of a sudden think, oh man, what time is it? I'll look and they'll say 11:11. Or I can go into work and I'll just be sitting there and somebody will start talking to me, and all of a sudden I have this urge to look at the clock. Or I'll go to the store and 111 is your bill, things like that. I see this all the time, every day, numerous times a day. So much so I started screen shotting every time triple digits showed up in my life, whether I was playing a game, whether I was on the phone with someone, whether I was driving in my car. I mean, I started doing this, and I seen a license plate or a house number or phone, because I wanted to show that I wanted my own mind to say, look, this is not a coincidence, because you can't see that many repeated numbers over a period of time. I mean, in one day like that, it just don't happen. That's not a coincidence. So I want you guys to pay attention to your coincidences. Write them down, do whatever. I don't care what your coincidence is. If it's seeing a bird on your chair, on your deck, numerous times a day, the same damn bird, there's a reason for that, okay? If you're seeing patterns or sequences, pay attention to those. There's reasons for that. Even you can jump online and there's a lot of spiritual pages that'll tell you what those sequences or them, combos mean. Look it up. I mean, it's pretty easy to look it up, or go with what you feel like at that moment when you see that. When I see 1111 or triple ones or whatever, I know that everything's going to be okay, but I see this constantly, all day long, from 222 to 333 to 444, whether it's on a clock, on the radio, a phone number on TV, or a phone number on a billboard. You know how many times I have just been driving and on a billboard I will see 7777. I mean, like, it's just so weird. So, and it'll be the weirdest shit too. Anyways, I don't know, but I think a spider just jumped on me. But I just wanted you guys to know about the video. Pay attention to your they're not coincidences, but repeated patterns. And I will get this frequency video out for y'all, and I can't wait. Next Wednesday I will do a live. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about just yet, but we'll see what happens. I've had a lot of spiritual stuff going on lately, vibes up my legs again. I will probably tell you about a story that's happened with someone I don't really know, and I haven't seen them since they were in high school. I will not mention their names, but I'll let you see how it plays a part for whatever reason, okay? I still don't really know the reason why this person kept popping up in my head, and then all of a sudden I seen things on Facebook about this person, and I seen someone was talking about this person. I mean, it's so bizarre how that works, but there's got to be something. And like I said, humans carry a radio frequency too, a radio wave, so to speak. And sometimes I wonder if sensitive people or people with gifts pick up that vibe or that frequency, and even though they might not know this person, that person pops in their head for some sort of reason, like their family puts that out there, right? On their own radio frequency or wave. So we'll get into details about some of that too at a later date. But next Wednesday, I do want to do a live. And if I can't do it on Wednesday, I will do it on Thursday, but I will let you guys know which day. Because it kind of depends on work. But like I said, I've got a good crew now, so I think everything's going to go way better. And I'm going to have so much more time to do what I need to do spiritually and for my own peace of mind, my own soul, and hopefully help you guys in your spiritual journey and help your souls. And so I love you all. You guys are my rock. And thank you for always sticking with me. Believe, and always believe in yourself, especially because you are a more powerful tool than you will ever even imagine. I'm still shocking myself at some of the things that happened to me. So believe me, once you dig into that, keep going with it, because you're going to see some amazing things happen in your life, or some amazing people come into your life. Love you guys. Have a good night.